Anderson. I'm the Assistant Dean of Development for the School of Public Health, and I'm so honored and happy to be with you here today on this special day. From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to welcome the convocants, the graduates, and their families here to our hybrid graduation ceremony today. On behalf of us all here at the School of Public Health, my heartfelt congratulations to you, the graduates, for this incredible accomplishment. The University of Alberta respectfully acknowledges that we are located on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional territory for diverse Indigenous peoples, including the Cree, Blackfoot, Métis, Nakota Sioux, Iroquois, Dene, Ojibwe, Anishinaabe, Inuit, and many others. We are now known as part of Treaties 6, 7, and 8. The U of A respects the sovereignty, land, histories, languages, knowledge systems, and cultures of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit Nation. For your knowledge, this event is being live streamed and recorded. The recording will be available after on the school's YouTube channel, and photographs are also being taken. If you have any concerns at all, either come see me afterwards or send us a private message in the chat box or email us. We would like to remind anyone, masks are mandatory today unless we're up speaking. So now I would like to invite Dean Chauncey Johnson to the podium.
It takes a bit of practice to unmask and begin to speak. New ritual. Good afternoon and welcome graduates, family and friends and guests. How wonderful it is for us to be together here, live, in person, and some joining us online, all together to celebrate and recognize our graduates of Spring 2022. To get us started in terms of the ceremonial part and also the actual the recognition part, we are pleased to have Elder Bert Auger participate in the convocation celebration today. Many of you know Elder Auger already. He taught with a teaching team in SPH 530. He serves as our co-chair for the Indigenous Engagement Committee, Mamabat Teskavan, and other opportunities we've had in the school. So it is not only about ceremony, that we are integrating that Indigenous language, culture, tradition that Jackie spoke about very deliberately in the schools and in the school's workings. Elder Bert Auger is from Cree Nation and speaks his Indigenous language Cree fluently. He's a member of the Whitefish Lake First Nation, and he lives in Edmonton, Alberta, with his wife Juliet of 42 years. He has adult sons and 5 grandchildren. Elder Auger has been an Aboriginal knowledge seeker and keeper since he was a young boy, learning from his grandparents and sharing with us that wisdom and knowledge that he has gained through generations. Elder Auger honors Aboriginal culture by following the teachings and guidance for several Indigenous elders. Not only that, he worked with the Alberta government for 25 years as a social worker, addressing health and health inequities through the system and through the many lens he brings. I want to welcome Elder Auger to offer opening prayer and message to our graduate students. And as part of the protocol, I would love for him to come up and receive this tobacco bundle. Little story about this tobacco bundle. It was put together by one of our graduates from a few years ago, who gathered up a few students while it was still possible for us to do that. And she put these bundles together. And so in recognition of your contribution to the school, let me offer and ask you to do our opening prayer and provide greetings to our students.
Thank you so much, Dr. Johnson, Sante. As always, an honor to be here. I get a little bit emotional when I come and speak with you because I speak with you from our ancestors and our Cree nations and our nations throughout the city of Indigenous people. I did not want to do the elder role for a while there when the elders started calling me. I had worked for government for 25 years and been a social worker for 35 years. But they said I had wanted to go to Hawaii and spend a few months in Hawaii, and they said, no, you have to start doing this work. I said, okay, I'll go to Hawaii later. There was Gilman Cardinal and Tom Ghostkeeper now passed away, and just all buddies of mine that we worked together in government for a lot of years. And we spoke our language as much as we could while working for government, which is almost at times impossible. And so when I come to you, I come to you with all my ancestors, and especially my dad, Leo O'Shea, when he said, son, it's time for you to start doing this work. It's time for you to go tell our story. I said, Dad, I'm not ready. He said, you're ready now. You come from a nation, and you come from a proud Cree nation, and you also come from a family of leaders, and that's your job to do this. So after he said that and he passed on, I took it on myself, and when I take it on, I've taken on, like literally taken on as part of me and part of who I am and part of what I do. And the big thing about doing this type of work and walking this journey is building relationships. He said you have to go build relationships with all nations all over the world. That's your job. And you get to know people, get to know each other, and be respectful, and be kind to people, and walk gently on this planet. You have to walk softly on this earth. When my Muslim used to say that to me, I didn't know what he meant. He said, Manacha isino, which means be kind to people. Kamanacha hataisino. Iwakaimahain mean, which means to pray. Kaimahain, mantukam kaimahas, kaimahain. Kakix kitutaman. We are Nihiawak, which is the Cree people, were born in prayer. As the Spanish people came and found us in the shores of the Great Lakes and found us praying, they said these people are Cree, and I forgot the word again. There's a Cree Spanish word that's derived from the word Cree. We were actually not Cree people. We were Nihiawak, people of 4 directions and four medicines. But they seen us praying. So every time we did something, we prayed. We prayed before going hunting. We prayed when we shot an animal and and that provided us with food and sustenance. We prayed. So we continue to do that now. We pray in all different ways. So I want to congratulate you, graduates, for graduating, and I'm so happy to see all different colors represented here, including Indigenous people. And I have some friends here in the crowd through Jesse, and I was so proud of him. And I had a hard time containing myself from crying. I got so emotional about watching Indigenous people as we make our way back from residential schools, as we make our way back from 60 Scoop, as we make our way back from injustice and inequality, because we can do it. It only took us 20 years to get here. From different nations, it takes a long time for us to give it. We decided 20 to 30 years ago, we decided to get educated. Education would be our new buffalo. It didn't take us long. And that's what my dad was talking about when he said, that's what you're made of. He said, once you make a decision, then you do it. And that goes for every student. Once you make up your mind, you'll do it. You'll get it done. It'll seem hard at first, but build relationships, build networks, apply for jobs, talk to your relatives, they'll lead you there. So equality for all Canadians, and equality for people from all over the world, all other countries, getting to know each other. So with that, I'll say a prayer and bless you on your journey. A couple of years ago, a student from anthropology came running to me. I was doing a similar talk and came running to me and says, Elder O'Shea, we found a campsite that's a creek campsite along the North Saskatchewan River. We carbon dated it to at least 12,000 years. So if you do a quick calculation, that's at least 650 generations. That's how long we've been here. And if you speak to elders, they'll tell you we've been here since time immemorial. And as science digs up our bones and finds our tracks, we get older. I know I don't look old myself personally, but they start to find a campsite in Quebec that's at least 15,000 years, and footprints along the East Coast, 19,000 years. So we've been here a long time. When I tell people their jaws drop, wow, you guys been here a long time. And I just want you to know about this, because that's the thing my dad said, go and tell our story. Learn the academic piece and learn our wisdom that flows in your veins. The DNA, we call it blood memory. So I'll pray to you in a language that's at least 12,000 years old. And it sounds like this. So we nan kagisagak, kagisek max dove, bisa. Miwas num kapin nas kumunum na kakao e with a happy dohti. Miwas num the kapi atumu yakuga, kapi squatu yak miwas. Miyagisiga nas kumunum. The same again, Samina. Thank you, Creator, for bringing us here together. Thank you for this opportunity, Creator, to bless these graduates and their teachers for what they have done here and how hard they work to get here. We acknowledge that. We thank you so much for watching over them, and we ask that you watch over them as they go through their lives and looking for what they're going to do next, whether it's employment or teaching or continued education. We thank you so much for bringing us here together. In your name, hi.
Person of habit. Thank you so much, Elder O'Shea. Miigwech. This is my 5th convocation since I began my tenure as the dean, but given these unprecedented circumstances, only my 2nd in person. That makes this moment so incredibly meaningful. It is my privilege to be here today to celebrate and recognize you, the School of Public Health's graduating class of spring 2022. I can't say that enough. Since the morning, my heart has been full to recognize our students. Congratulations, graduates, for all your many accomplishments during your time here at the School of Public Health, all done while navigating some pretty challenging circumstances through the pandemic and through many other events around us. You did not let that deter you. You worked hard, overcame obstacles, and called on inner resources you might have not known existed, and relied on the community within and outside our school, our family, our network, our peer, and many others. And now you're graduating not only with a brand new degree, but with new knowledge, skill, competencies in public health, as well as resilience, perseverance, hard work, and creativity to contribute your passion and intended purpose in public health. This is an impressive and engaged group of graduates. It has been an honor getting to know many of you, most of you only virtually. I have sat across from you in smaller groups in our SPHA meeting or in our class when I've come to introduce myself and speak with our students. In addition to your studies, I have been very impressed with the great contribution you make to the school, to the university, and beyond. I'm going to give just a couple of examples. On the School of Public Health Students Association and other school-wide committees, when the pandemic, we had to make the pandemic pivot, the students group at that time had received money for health and wellness for heroes funding. Immediately, they pivoted it to providing support for students virtually. Just so shows creativity, came together virtually in trying to find many ways to support. On campus to make a difference in campus community. Just last week, I ran into somebody in the community garden who provides oversight for the food bank at the university, and our students volunteer there. The food insecurity has not gone away through the pandemic, it has just been amplified, and the contribution you make is just incredibly valuable. Our committees and groups in the city of Edmonton and in communities across Canada and globally, you have actively demonstrated what public is all about, not just theoretically, but through your action and through your work. As agents of change, our collective responsibility is to contribute to interdisciplinary, intersectoral solution we need for the most pressing public health challenges of our time and the future. We want to have a 7 generations focus in creating equitable health for all, not just for the privileged. We have learnings from 160 generations to draw from and build forward in contributing to a better world. Today, you join over 1,700 alumni who are working to improve population health in Alberta, across Canada, and internationally, not just within public health organizations. These are broad, amazing organizations such as universities, governments, non-governmental organizations, for-profit and not-for-profit organizations across board. And the size have been really small offices to extremely large enterprises and industries. So again, our impact, our footprint cuts across the whole globe in making a real difference. Today, we proudly welcome you, 87 more graduates, to this growing and prestigious group. 73 of you are graduating from our SPH program. So I'm going to sort of do a pause and congratulate. It is one of our largest cohorts actually in our SPH program, and so really proud of the work. 10 of you are graduating from MSc program, which is one of our 3 research degree programs, and MSc graduates. 3 from the PhD program. And 1 from MACE program. Masters of Arts in Community Engagement is a degree that was initially offered by the Faculty of Extension. And we've been very grateful to be able to call that program our home program and to steward that program forward. So we have 1 graduate from the MACE program. Congratulations. Not just that, we have an embedded certificate called the Graduate Embedded Certificate in Communicable Diseases, and 12 of you are graduating with that embedded certificate. What a time to have the embedded certificate in communicable diseases, living and studying in real time. I've never been so optimistic about our future. There's no question our future will have complex and challenging problems to solve, but you have shown so much resiliency and creativity and openness to changing, embracing change, staying committed to the purpose you value deeply. My advice would be for you to be bold, be confident, yet humble, and own your story. We have a huge difference. We make our huge difference. Don't let other people write your story, write your own in terms of the impact you create. Be the solution. I take great comfort in knowing you, our newest researchers, innovators, doers, and leaders are well prepared to help us grapple with the public health challenges and find solutions that will transform our world for the better. Congratulations again to our newest graduates. Bravo, well done, and my heart is so full. on to the next part of the very special day that it is. It is the Dean's Gold Medal presentation. And now I would like to present the Dean's Gold Medal. The Gold Medal was created in 2016 during the School of Public Health 10th anniversary. This award is intended to recognize a student's superior academic performance, and there are awards given for each of our degree programs, awards granted for MPH, and given it's sort of a large cohort, we have two to give out this year, MSc, MACE, and PhD. So let me start with our MPH Dean's Gold Medal presentation. Again, Dean's Gold Medal for MPH is for an MPH graduate recognizes strong overall academic performance, including exceptional work in completing the capstone project. We have two recipients for this award this year. We have Avneet Hire and Lisa Lambert. Unfortunately, Avneet is not able to join us today as he has accepted a full-time role as the provincial project coordinator with the BC Women's Hospital and the Health Center Population and Global Health Team under the Provincial Health Services Authority in Vancouver, British Columbia, to support health promotion initiatives across the province. So he's not able to join us, and we'll make sure that he gets his gold medal. We have our second recipient right in front here, Nisa. After graduation, Nisa plans to take everything she has learned and experienced in this degree and combine health promotion and education in creating better, more wellness-focused schools for teachers and students alike. Taking care of our students, teachers at a systemic level ensures future generations are receiving the best education possible. With a child in the school system, I can't say thank you enough for the work you are doing. So I'm pleased to that Nisa Lambert is here to accept the award. Would you please join me? Thank you. Fantastic. Now we move on to the MSc Dean's Gold Medal presentation. The MSc Gold Medal is given on the basis of the overall academic performance, including the exceptional work in completing thesis research. And this year's recipient is Gregory Farmer. Post-graduation, Greg hopes to work in the field of as a field epidemiologist for the federal government, promoting engaged scholarship and applying an open mind to generating evidence-based practice solutions to better the health of all Canadians. I'm really pleased Greg is here today to receive this award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our MACE Gold Medal presentation is given to a student on the basis of a completed thesis in oral defense and the student's superior academic performance. And Jessica is here. Where's Jessica? Come on over. Jessica Degree. After graduation, Jessica will continue her work in Pivotal Research Incorporated here in Edmonton and will be pursuing further research opportunities alongside community-based organizations that will support vulnerable population within our city. She will also continue working with women who have experienced incarceration through her volunteer efforts with the Mustard Seed, another fantastic community organization we have touch points with. Please join me in congratulating them. PhD is certainly a test of marathon and endurance and patience and all things wonderful. So finally, the Dean's Gold Medal for a PhD graduate also recognizes overall academic performance, including exceptional work in completing thesis research. And this year's recipient is Catherine Mitrin. There's Catherine. Catherine is a graduate from Fall 21 class, and Catherine is in medical school at the University of Alberta, just finished her first year. She is not sure what her specialization will be yet, but she hopes to continue her work in global health. Given her work, tenacity, commitment, whichever specialization she will choose will serve our humanity well. And so thank you. Congratulations, Catherine. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dean Johnson. I would now like to invite our Vice Dean, Senthil Savan, to share his remarks. Senthil.
Congratulations and graduates. I bring greetings from the senior leadership team. Some of the members are here, and I'm glad to see many of my students graduating today. Some of you don't know me because you have seen me on the laptop last 2 years. I've been teaching online. Yeah, I recognize some of you here. And also one of my MSc students, she's not here, but she's graduating in MSc as well. I'm very glad to know that she's finished and graduating. And some of you don't know me. I've been a teacher for a long, long time. And I've been the vice dean for just five weeks now. and my job is, I didn't do administration fully for a long time. I teach Biostats 2 Biostats 3, AP3, Epidemiology 3 to MPH, MSc and PhD students in biostatistics and epidemiology, mainly online last 2 years. I'm an expert now, teaching online. I never did that before. And one more thing is I have a special relationship with the alumni. And I'm in touch with some of my former students. And they contact me time to time to get my advice on biostatistical issue that they're having at their workplace. And it's a free service, I don't charge them. You are welcome to contact me, my host. I recognize some of you there. Anyway, biostatistics people, we don't talk too much, so I'll finish here. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you, Senthil. Apparently biostats people are funny as well. And something new every day in my time at the School of Public Health. With that, I would like to invite Ruth Wolf, Associate Dean of Professional Programs, to share her greetings.
Yes, my name is hard to say. You say it fast. Ruth Wolf. And I got the hearing aids and I got the earrings. So here we are, not in our hoodies. And we brushed the dust off our duds, all to celebrate you, class of 2022. And here you are, about to cross the stage to have your degrees conferred. So on behalf of all the faculty in the School of Public Health, congratulations. It is so exciting to see you complete this leg of your journey. For some of you, this has been a really long, long haul. I remember some of you in health promotion distance program been at this for quite a while. It's especially exciting to see you have persevered and really got to this place. Lots of people would have given up way beforehand. And for all of you, of course, it's been a long haul and lots of steady work. Kudos for all of you for hanging in there. We have learned a lot from you. We've watched you work through uncertainty and discomfort in courses and in life, persevere, face challenges, compromise, adapt, and juggle many balls to get here today. So it's very exciting to see you. Whether your journey is straight and narrow, wide and expansive, linear or circuitous like mine, we encourage you to follow your hunches, embrace change, and be open to learning. And remember, it is never too late to change direction. Some of you may have heard my story about sending my things to Toronto in 1972 to start a master's degree, and stopping en route and getting a job offer somewhere else, and having my stuff sent back and starting something else. And I ended up, as a result of all of that, at the School of Public Health in Columbia University, where I did my Master of Public Health, finishing in 1977, if you can imagine. So it's been a circuitous route. I've always followed my nose, and I encourage you to do so too. We hope you will make a difference. We think you will. Be advocates for the change you want to see. Continue to do that. Many of you have been doing that. And help others imagine the change that you'd like to see. That is possible only through collective effort. So as a friend of mine said when I finished my PhD in 2010, way beyond my MPH, go everywhere, 1,000 voices singing. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, for those beautiful and inspirational words today. The School of Public Health Alumni Chapter is a community of alumni and current students of the School of Public Health. Their mission is to champion and foster a sense of community among the alumni of the school. In my very brief tenure with the School of Public Health, I would certainly say that they have succeeded. These are a group of committed, generous, kind, and exceptional individuals that I look forward to working with. With that, I would like to now introduce Satine Werner, Events Chair of our Alumni Chapter. Satine will share her greetings and then introduce the next speaker. Thank you.
Hi everyone, and thank you for that nice introduction. So I just want to start, can everyone hear me? Okay. I just want to start by wishing everyone congratulations for getting here today and for completing your degrees. It's a really amazing, amazing achievement. And I'm honored to be here today to have the opportunity to join you in celebrating this special day and celebrating you and the hard work that you've put in the past few years. The program is really hard. It's really hard. And in the past few years, you guys have had to deal with and overcome unique challenges related to the pandemic. And to see you guys here and to be here in person with you guys is really, really amazing. And again, congratulations. So today you guys arrived here not only because of your passion for public health, but also because of the relationships that you developed during your journeys as students here. Relationships with your student colleagues, relationships with your professors and the faculty, relationships with the school and public health that helped you navigate this really challenging and novel experience. And through those experiences, you're here today, and not only have you guys grown as people, but as you go out into the next stage, you'll see that you've grown as professionals too, and that's really unique perspectives to anywhere that you go and any job that you take. So I am the events co-chair for the School of Public Health, and as mentioned earlier, our mission is to champion and foster a sense of community among alumni. To do that, we offer a variety of professional, social, and volunteer opportunities that allow alumni to connect, develop, and connect with students and learn and network. So I'd like to take this opportunity to please join our community and welcome you to our community. You already joined by graduating. You guys are alumni, but to welcome you to the community. And I'm really excited to see you guys at future events, engage with you guys through our Facebook website, and to hear what you have to say. Our email is always available, and you can always reach out to us on our Facebook site. And so now, I would like to invite you and to join me to welcome Dr. Kathy Belton to recite the pledge. Dr. Kathy Belton is Associate Director of the Injury Prevention Center at the School of Public Health right here at the University of Alberta. Her areas of interest are knowledge translation, motor vehicle and farm injuries, and falls prevention in seniors. Kathy has a Master's of Education, specializing in adult education, and a PhD in epidemiology from the University of Alberta. And in 2013, she was awarded the National Leadership Award for her work in injury prevention. So everyone, a warm welcome for Dr.
Thank you for that introduction, Siti. I would like to also add my thanks and best wishes to the graduates on your graduation, and say that I believe that your dedication to public health in all its forms is going to secure a brighter future for everyone. So I would like to invite the graduates to stand and recite the pledge with me. It's part of the indoctrination. Okay. Are we ready? So, as a public health professional, come on, voices. My mandate is to promote and protect the health of the public. Public health addresses health inequalities, works towards population health by solutions and improvements in health and wellness. It is a field that transcends all borders. It focuses on preventing injury and illness, protecting and promoting the health of wellness. You guys are talking too fast. Slow this down. Come on. Guided by this mandate, I commit to the following. I affirm that health is a fundamental human right and strive to protect this right for all individuals and communities. I commit myself to excellence in all my work, holding myself to the highest ethical standards as I practice in the field of public health. I uphold the highest standards of dignity, equality, and respect for cultures, communities, and individuals I encounter. I seek out information and partnerships and use best evidence to guide my work. I pursue opportunities to collaborate through interdisciplinary research and engage with public and communities and decision makers to advance public health policy and healthy policy. Someone forgot the last. Thank you very much.
Gosh, now I'm losing the script too. Excuse the delay.
Thank you so much, Kathy.
I'm going to invite Dean Johnson back to the podium for closing remarks.
Thank you, Kathy, again, as a proud alumni. Thank you, Kathy, for the pledge. You know, our students are amazing. They're ahead of us in so many ways, not just in the pledge. Graduates, whatever journey your career and life take you on, I invite you to stay connected with us. By updating your contact information, you will stay informed of the School of Public Health, about the School of Public Health, and be the first to know about any volunteer opportunities, events, and new professional development offerings you have benefited from. And it's a way to give back. And our alumni are very strong and engaged, given that they continue to contribute to the school. This will allow you to stay connected with the alumni chapter, as Satine talked about. And thank you, Satine, for your engagement and commitment to the school. I also encourage you to come back and visit us in September. 22nd, note the date, hold the date, to September 22nd to 25th is our first alumni weekend that we will be doing a part of the events in person. So it'd be lovely to see you again in the fall. On behalf of the school, I congratulated each of you for your accomplishments and completing your graduate degree and receiving your parchment. We all look forward to seeing the impact of your work as you promote, protect, improve the health of people, and wish you all well in all your future endeavors, wherever you live, whether in Edmonton or throughout the world. But before I close, I want to offer my sincere thanks to all those who work to make this event possible. So I'm going to name them individually. Elder Bert Auger, you've been part of our school and your commitment has been tremendous. Thank you so much for your engagement. Satine, as our alumni event chair, you've been engaged, and thank you for even taking time off work to join us for the celebration, and it's been so meaningful to have you. Thank you. Kathy Belton, I can't say enough. I always sort of rope her into committees and other commitments, so it's wonderful for you to recite the pledge with our students. On our MC, Jackie, she said she's been here for 5 weeks, but she feels like she's been part of the school forever. And she's been a delightful addition, and the contribution you've made is tremendous. And organizers, there has been so many things that had to be done. Initially, we thought it was just going to be in person only. And then as public health people, we wanted it to be accessible. And Mauricio stepped in to help with the online streaming. And so Mauricio, thank you. And Helen Starodub and Heather Allen from the Office of Education Program have been such tremendous support. Just you guys meet them first when you come into the program, and it's a wonderful way that they have contributed to put this together for us. And our amazing faculty general manager, she's been here for less than a year, Amber Holder. She's been the overall coordinator of this event today, and she's pulled in lots of supports and created some creative capacities to make this event possible, including the last acknowledgement, Professor Don Voklander, who's our epidemiology professor, who acted as stepped in as our photographer today. So multi-talented student and faculty. So a round of applause to all who helped with the planning today. We encourage you to continue mingling. We've got some food and refreshment. Enjoy. The convocation today starts at 3 o'clock in the Jubilee Auditorium, not very far from here. And so, and please be at the Jubilee at 2:30 because it is a lineup. They have you seated and all of those kinds of things. And again, my sincere thanks for your participation today in person, and those who are joining online as well. Thank you so much. And congratulations again, one last time, our graduation process. Dawn will be here, so we'll take a few more photos with a group of award winners if we can, and also the group of graduates. So if we can do a group photo, that would be lovely as well.